Hey, it's KJ. Welcome to my channel. Today we are here at Hobby Lobby to see what they have left the day after Christmas. Right now everything is 60% off, so we're going to see what Hobby Lobby still has in stock. We're also going to take a little sneak peek at the spring shop for 2025, and the spring shop is already 40% off. So if you guys are excited for today's video, leave me a snowman emoji in the comments down below. And if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out a lot. And if you're new to the channel and you like this type of content, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button down below. Now, without further ado, let's see what Christmas decor Hobby Lobby still has left the day after Christmas. Now, before we get into all of the Christmas goodies, I just wanted to show you that the spring shop is starting to stock the shelves here. It is already 40% off. As you guys can see, like I said, they're starting to stock the shelves, so we'll definitely be checking this out as the weeks come. Here they have a little wooden craft for $2.49. Remember, this is 40% off right now. I thought this was really cute for my kids to do, maybe for like Mother's Day. I know, guys, it's just like the day after Christmas, but this is what I think about. Here they have some, I want to call it Tupperware. I know I'm dating myself, but what would you call this? They're plastic bowls and lids. This is, I think, $8.49, and you get 8 pieces. Again, it's 40% off. Yeah, so I think it was $8.49. So that's a pretty good deal. They have this set here as well, and this is a 14-piece set. So definitely once, you're like done with Christmas, I know, again, Christmas was yesterday, but once you're ready to move on to spring, because I feel like once New Year's is over, I am so ready for like Valentine's Day and spring. Here they have these little monogrammed pennants. These were $9.99. Are they pennants? What would you call these? They're not flags, right? But I thought they were really pretty. Here they have, at first I thought it was like a little cutting board. It's not a cutting board. It's like a snackle box type thing. So, I mean, I guess it, oh, is that what it is? A snackle box? Let me know in comments below if you use snackle boxes. Okay, now we're going to get into the Christmas. That is 60% off. Okay, guys, I think it was 2 years ago, the Christmas stuff was 75% off the day after Christmas. And last year, I believe it was 66% off. So it seems like the discounts are getting lower and lower. I don't know what the deal is. I did ask the manager, and she said that just stuff is selling. So they just don't really need to discount it. Here we have some mushrooms. I mean, I don't know what's with the mushrooms, you guys, but there was an owl there as well. Let me know in the comments below. There's just always mushrooms. Here we have some of the mesh ribbon. They have tons and tons of ribbon. We got some fluffy ribbon there. There's just all kinds of ribbon. So if you're someone who likes to be extravagant when you wrap your Christmas gifts, or maybe you like to craft and you like to use it, like to craft with wreaths, or what else do you use ribbon to craft with? Let me know in the comments down below. Or if you are someone who puts ribbon in your trees, now is a great time to get it. I'm pretty sure this buffalo check ribbon, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby years ago. And here they have some trees. They had a few trees left. This one is $329.98. Again, 60% off, $299.98. I think that is already the sale price. So I don't know what the original price is on that one. Again, here's some more of the spring decor here that I just wanted to point out. We will be back, you guys. We'll be back maybe this coming Sunday. I'm not sure but we'll definitely be back either this Sunday or the following Sunday. They had a ton of Christmas tinsel garland. They also had a ton of wrapping paper. I mean, a ton, you guys, for $9.99. I'm pretty sure that's what it said, $9.99. And they had so much of it left. Here they have the Grinch. So if you want to get your wrapping paper for next year, that is definitely something Johnny and I were doing today. So I'm not sure how many different prints they had, but they had a ton. So if that's your jam, definitely check it out. They still had a decent amount of ornaments. I was actually really surprised by this. They had a lot of the blue ones left. They also had some green ones, like the Grinchy green here. So I was really surprised they had a bunch of these ornaments left. There's a Grinchy green, and here they also had some of those little buckets. There's 3 sizes for these, and they had a bunch of those left. They had some of the ornament hangers for $16.99. this is where, see, I thought there'd be more things that were broken. I didn't find a ton of things that were broken. There was a lot of stuff still intact. So that is always a positive, because I feel like around now, this is when there's like a lot of broken inventory left. They had these ornaments left in black. Can you guys imagine if the felt ornaments or the flocked ornaments were still left back when we were looking at those all the way back in July, August, and September? So across from those bows, which were $10, they had some tree toppers, and they had, this is all that was left of the ornaments, you guys. They had these ornaments for $9.99, the ones that I think would be really cool because they store flat. I thought that was awesome. Here they have, you guys can see the ladder. That's because they were getting the Valentine's Day things down. Here they had some Christmas picks. This was really all that was left of the Christmas picks in the packs. They had a ton, which we'll get to a little bit later, but they had a ton of the ones that like you can just like not in the packs, like these are in packs. Over here, they had a ton of these Grinch mats. I was actually really surprised at how many they still had left. They had Merry Grinch mats, and then this is just the Grinch's face here. I believe those were $29.99. Then over here, they had these ceramic LED villages. I could not find the price for this. It was nowhere on this box, but it was a 12-piece set, and you were getting it for 60% off. So if you could find out what it is in your store, let me know in the comments down below. So briefly here, I am showing you I thought this was a spring shop, but it's furniture, and it was 30% off. And this mantle gave me like fireplace vibes. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to show you guys the furniture in future videos. Do you want me to stick to the spring shop and Valentine's Day and seasonal decor, or would you like to see something like the furniture? Then over here, they had some of these not placemats, the rugs. These were $11.99. They go like underneath your, I keep wanting to say placemats or doormats. And those, I actually had that, the buffalo plaid one there. They also had a rug. They had some Grinch pillows, the naughty and nice ones. They were $34.99 before the 60% discount. They had another Grinch pillow, maybe Christmassy thought doesn't come from a store. I had a similar one, I think I got like 2 years ago for 75% off. And then over here, they had Cindy Lou Who. They had Max. I think they had the Grinch as well, but I think he might have, I think they had him at one point, but he was no longer there. Then when I saw this pillow, I had to get it. I ended up getting it, I think it was $29.99. I think I got it for like $12. I got it for my Aunt Jean. I thought this was just so beautiful, and I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, it was $29.99. I don't think I saw it before. And actually, the reason I didn't see it before, the manager told me that they got a bunch of inventory from another store in our area. Then this mat, I also picked this mat up. I got it for $4. And I gave it to my mom. I just thought it was such a steal. And then this doormat they had here, probably watching Christmas movies. I thought that one was really cute. We have a Mickey doormat, so I didn't need one, but I thought for $4, I thought it was just so stinking cute. And my mom didn't have one, so I had to get it. And then over here, we had more Grinch decor. This was sort of like they moved the Grinch aisle, what was left of it, to this area over here. They had some of these dish towels over here. They had some ornaments left. They had the Grinch crock pot. They had these snack cups as well. They had the Grinch. They had Max. I think they had like one that had like the Who's on it. They had these little buckets here, which I thought would be great for Jolly baskets or Burr baskets. If you do those things at the start of the month, I always do that for my kiddos, where I put in like Christmas pajamas and that sort of thing. I put in like different crafts and stuff like that. So rather than like just giving it to them, just because I like to put it in like a little basket. And then here they had the Grinch waffle maker and Grinch pancake maker for $49.99. They had some Grinch mugs for $13.99. I randomly found this Lone Pastel gingerbread house, and I was so super excited because I had bought a set of these at the start of the season. The green one I had gotten, like the lights didn't work and they were gone. So when I saw this one, I was like, holy cow, it was meant to be. The light worked and I had to get it. Like you guys, I was just so excited. They also had this mug for $13.99, this little Grinchy mug. Then down here, they had a ton of sippers as well as nutcrackers. They had these neon nutcrackers, you guys. We saw these so long ago. These must have come from the other store. I'm not surprised that there's still some of them left. And then here are those Christmas sippers. They had a bunch of these sippers as well. Here they had some snack cups. I like the little dino snack cups. So those were really cute. Those were $1.99, so a really good deal with the 60% off. They also had this adorable elf mug, but it didn't have a price on it, so not sure how much that was, but I thought it was super cute. They also had these cute little drink cups for $2.99. They had Charlie Brown and Linus. Then they had this little, I don't know if it was like a ramekin, I don't know, what would you call that? Just like almost like a little dipping bowl with the Grinch. They still had some of the little Grinch utensils for $2.99. Here they had, that might have been a runner. Then they also had this little set here with the plate and the dish and the cup. They had these little scrubby towels, one of those Swedish cloths. I thought it was cute. They had a Grinch version. They had some, they're not Ziploc bags, but like reusable pouches with the Grinch on it. How the Grinch Stole Christmas sign, a plastic tablecloth, some little, they call them plant picks. I feel like they could have gone in like a cake if you wanted to make a Grinch cake. They also had a ton of plates left, so if you wanted to get like a set, you definitely could. They had Max here, $7.99, and then they also had the cookies for Santa plates with the Grinch. Those were plastic. The ones that were Max, those were ceramic. So the plastic ones were $6.99. Those were great for if you want to put cookies out for Santa with your kids. They had this little platter here. They also had these little drinking cups for $5.99. They had a ton of them, but they look like you could put like warm liquid in there, but I don't believe you can. And speaking of liquid, they had this Grinch pitcher, which I think is so cute, and that was $59.99. And then they had these little measuring spoons for $7.99 in the shape of Christmas trees. Actually, with a 60% discount, that's a pretty decent deal. Then over here, they had a ton of Garland left. I was surprised at how much of the Garland is left. They had these ones with like the wooden beads. Everything over here ranged from about $7.99 to about $12.99, with the exception of that first white Garland we saw that matches this wreath here. That was $79.99 for that first Garland. And then they had the wreath here to match it. I couldn't find a price on that though. They had another wreath here. They had a whole like bunch of different wreaths that were left. They had a Grinchy wreath. They randomly had a nutcracker and some bows. Then we got into the candles and then the Christmas cards, you guys. They had so many. So if you want to grab some Christmas cards for next year, now's the time to do it. So I told you guys they had a lot more picks, and these are the ones that were not in the plastic, and they had so many, but I was debating if I should get some. They had these really pretty blue ones that I was like really tempted to get. They were $3.99, the little like flocked or velvet berries there. They also had the sparkly blue ones as well. And I have a blue like snowflake tree, and I thought they would go really well, but I don't know, my blue snowflake tree is already kind of, I feel like it has a lot, but I don't have any picks. So my thought is that if this goes to a deeper discount, maybe I'll get them, guys. I know they're like $1.60 for the ones that are, I think it's $1.60 for the $3.99 ones, if I'm doing the math right. Then, I know they're super cheap, but I don't know. It's kind of like my way of like not buying stuff. Like I just tell myself like, don't just buy it because it's cheap. Like only get it if you really need it. Then over here, they had these gorgeous tapered candles for $25.99, and they had 4 of them. So if someone wanted to scoop that up, that'd be a great deal. And you guys, you don't need to just use these for Christmas. Definitely look out for things that you can use for more than one season. They're marketed for Christmas, but you could certainly use them for fall, Halloween, Christmas, and even in winter. Then over here, they had some of these crafting cones. They had them in 2 different sizes. So if you wanted to use those to do some crafting, you certainly could. They had more wrapping paper over here. And then you can see on this side is just completely cleared because they're going to put all of this Valentine's Day decor down there. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see Valentine's Day in the next video. That is my plan. Valentine's Day or the spring shop, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll show both. So let me know in the comments down below. In the next video, do you want to see Valentine's Day? Do you want to see the spring shop? Or do you want to see both? Because we'll definitely be here, every week looking at what's new as the Valentine's Day and spring decor rolls in. And then here was what was left of some of the like wrapping stuff, like ribbons and like, the thing to cut the wrapping paper, Scotch tape. But the Scotch tape, I don't think it was on sale because I think it was just in the wrapping section. It wasn't marketed as Christmas. And then here they had a little bit more of that ribbon left that we looked at earlier. And then over here they had some of the little like gift card holders. In the next aisle, it was almost empty. Half of it was completely empty. They were making a room for all of the Valentine's Day decor that is going to go there. I was talking to the manager and she said that the Valentine's Day decor will be out very soon. So I will probably share that in, this Sunday's video or the following Sunday's video. But here, what was left in this aisle was a lot of wrapping. So this was like a little drawstring gift bag. They had a lot of tissue paper and things like that, and like gift bags, all kinds of gift bags. They had like not really large, but like they just had different sizes, and they went from like, I don't know, medium to like small to even, I don't know, extra small. I wouldn't call them large because they just weren't that large. You guys can see they just get like progressively smaller. So these were a 2-pack. A lot of these smaller ones become like 2 and 3 packs. And then they also had these red ones and the brown ones with the red polka dots, which I feel like you could get for any time of year. So if you wanted to pick some of those up for the rest of the year, you definitely could do that. Then over here, they had more ornaments. I thought like we had finished the ornaments, but then I found this whole aisle of ornaments, or like one side of the aisle, which I could not believe. These could have been from like the other store I mentioned before, that the manager said that they've got a ton of inventory. I don't know a ton, but they got like a lot of inventory, including this, you guys. I found the Lazy Susan Advent calendar. Could not believe it was there. It's $69.99 now, 60% off. They had 2 of them, and then I actually found another one. I'm not sure if I share it later in the video, but I found another one, and I was so tempted to get it, but I had to tell myself, like, I don't need it just because they like have it again and it's 60% off. Like, I don't need it. This is something else I thought I needed, is this Grinch sign, but like I had to tell myself, no, I don't. They have these little ornaments on here that you can write with like dry erase markers, so you could like write different things on them, or if you wanted to write your kids' names and then, save it. Let's say you have like grown kids and like you might have grandkids soon. You could, have your kids' names on it and then change it to your grandkids' names if you wanted to. And then here they had more garland. I was surprised they had more garland. They had a lot of the black and whites. They had some of the color. These beaded ones, like the black and white beaded ones, I think they were like $4.99. They were extremely affordable, especially with these 60% off. So they had a bunch of these garlands left. And then over here, they had these little stocking holders. Thought those were so adorable. It says Merry Christmas on the top, and then you could hang a bunch of stockings there, which is really nice. They had one of those, I think they're like 2-foot trees or like 1.5 foot left. Here they had I want to call it a topiary of ornaments that you could personalize. A Robert Stanley runner there. I think that was like $21.99. This gorgeous picture of Santa. Here, this aisle had like all of the paintings or like canvases that were left. And they had a decent amount of them left. A lot of nativity scenes. They had these bells here as well in the aisle. They had the little drummer boy. Then they had this one right here. I love this one that has "O Come All Ye Faithful," like the music with the nativity scene on it. That's one of my absolute favorite things I've ever seen in the nativity section at Hobby Lobby. Then here I did pick these up. These go in your bathtub or shower. They're like foam shapes, they call them, and they cling to your shower walls. So I got these for my kids. I got them. They're $4.49, again, 60% off. I grabbed them for next year. So these are going to go in my kids' jolly baskets for next year. Then here they had a bunch of the sweatshirts. These were $49.99. The bluey ones were definitely $49.99. I think the Grinch ones were also $49.99. Then they had these fleeces as well, which, guys, they're in the Christmas shop that they're not Christmas. These are Christmas, these blue ones. But look at this t-shirt. That's not Christmas at all. So it was $25.99, I believe. So getting that or maybe I couldn't find the price, but I think it was around $25.99 if I remember from Shop With Me's from past weeks. So if that went down to a deeper discount, I would consider getting it. And then here they had a whole bunch of stockings. They had this dinosaur one, which I really, really liked. My little guy, like my 3-year-old, he would love it, but we have Disney stockings. So, as cute as it is, it just wouldn't go with our theme. But maybe, I'd consider getting it for his room because he does have a dinosaur themed tree. And I had gotten dinosaur stockings for my boys last year, but I ended up returning them. I don't know, I didn't like them. But that one was super cute. So they had a ton of stockings left, which I thought they had a lot more than I expected. Those are the only two candy pieces I found in the entire store. Because if you guys have been watching all of my shop with me's, they have like a whole candy, like gingerbread section and like pink gingerbread candy section. Only candy pieces I saw. This I think had to be from the other store, that reindeer, because I never saw that before. Then here they have a ton of puzzles. I mean, you guys, like a whole, it's not an end cap, it's like a middle of the aisle cap. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you know anything about like stores and layouts, like what something like this would be called, like the middle. Here's something else I picked up. I picked this up for next year. It was $9.99. It's a floor puzzle. I did grab that for my kids for their Jolly Baskets for next year. So that's just another little tip for you guys if you do Jolly Baskets or even just like Christmas gifts for years, like in the future. But yeah, that went in my cart. I highly suggest getting things. Like, I didn't get this, but this I think would be a great Jolly Basket idea, or really any of the puzzles I think would be great Jolly Basket, Burr Basket, whatever you want to call them, like gifts. So again, at the start of the Christmas season, I always put a basket together for each of my kids, and I put like different Christmas crafts, like Christmas pajamas, all that kind of stuff. I thought this one was super cute, by the way, you guys, this little like barn puzzle. I thought you could maybe like also double that as decor. But yes, back to the Jolly Baskets, Burr Baskets. Oh, love this one too. This Kodak, guys, who remembers getting their film developed? Let me know in the comments down below if you remember getting film developed. I'm dating myself here. But anyway, I digress. Back to the puzzles. I think puzzles are a great thing to get for Burr Baskets. Also, books are another great thing to get for Burr Baskets, Jolly Baskets. Here they had How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We have this book already, but I think that's another great thing to look out for. Hobby Lobby does have books sometimes, so like depending on the season, holiday, so definitely look out for those. Again, more puzzles. They just had so many puzzles. And then over here they had some ornaments. So if you guys are like have a Cricut, I bought some of these years ago. I still haven't done anything with them, but I did buy them years ago. But one of these days, you guys, one of these days I will use my Cricut to personalize them. And then if you remember, this whole section was the mini ornaments, and this is all that was left. They were like around $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. That's sort of the price range that they had here that remained. And they had the mushrooms. Of course, they had mushrooms. I thought these were cute. The little hot cocoa cups for $4.99. This little garland piece. That would be great for a winter decorate with me, which I will have probably next week, definitely before the new year. So probably maybe New Year's Eve, I might have it out. So definitely be on the lookout for that, or like maybe December 30th, something like that. I'll have it out depending on when that falls. Here they had some mini ornaments left. They had them in black and blue, and then these like colorful ones, some silver ones. And then the next thing we looked at was this manger over here, which you could paint or leave as is. They had some craft paper. Here was another nativity kit, crafting kit for, I think it was $6.99 for that. They had these, which I remember doing as a kid, the little perler beads, which like you iron and you can make it into a Christmas tree. They had a lot of these embroidery things. I think they're embroidery. Let me know in the comments down below if they're not embroidery things, because I don't know. But they had a bunch of those, and they were more expensive than I thought. They were on clearance. So, you know, if you were looking for those things, check it out. They had some stocking stuffers left, not a lot, but a few. They had these little like Disney squishy ones. They had Winnie the Pooh and Buzz. This is the Buzz one. They also had a Mickey and Minnie one, I believe. We showed them in like videos in the past. They had these pine cones for $3.49. Great for winter. Decorate with me. This like squishy thing, a little like, you know, just like little trinkety things. But if you did do Burr Baskets or Jolly Baskets or even just stocking stuffers, you know, definitely if you want to grab these now for next year, be a great time to do that. They had a lot of stickers and these little galvanized ornaments. So again, these are great to grab for next year. I have to say, I'm really good at grabbing things at the end of the season for the following season, whether it's Christmas, Halloween, fall, Easter, spring, even 4th of July. I have like a specific spot in my house that I like keep that kind of stuff. So if you can remember where you put that stuff, these I thought were cool, these stickers, because they were $2.49. I thought you could make like your own advent calendar, which I thought would be really cool. But yes, I have a specific spot in my house that I keep all of my things for different holidays. Like if I buy it at the end of the season, so that I remember I have it, rather than put it in the actual bin. This way I can look at it before I start shopping for that particular holiday. Because if I put it in the bin, I don't look at the bins like, I don't know. I just don't look at my bins. Like when I'm shopping for Christmas decor, I might not like I might buy stuff before I actually take out my bins. So here they had these little decor pieces, the little nutcracker, like cupcake head. They also had the little chocolate, I guess it was like hot chocolate. They had more of those little tins for $13.99. They also had a disco ball for $49.99. It'd be fun, I guess, for New Year's. They had this little gingerbread, like it's like a hot chocolate little container thing. And I thought about getting it, but I don't know if I'm going to do as big of a hot cocoa bar next year. Here's another little sneak peek at the spring shop. I'm really excited for this, you guys. Like, I mean, I know Christmas just happened and I'm going to do, like I said, a little winter decorate, but I'm definitely excited to check out the spring decor. So we will definitely be looking at this next week along with the Valentine's Day. Or let me know in the comments down below. What do you want to see? Valentine's Day, spring, or both? But I mean, check out these tea towels. They were so cute. It like takes me out of like the winter blues, because I definitely get winter blues after Christmas. Here they have these little snowballs for $6.99. I thought those were really cute. Again, a lot of this stuff I'm surprised they had left, especially the sprinkle ornaments from like the candy section. It was like the gingerbread and then they had like the pink candy. I'm really surprised they had these left and they weren't broken. And of course, there's some disco balls. But anyway, you guys, this is going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you really like the content. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.